Hi, my name is Belen, and I'm going to talk about a very interesting book called The Last War. This book has a lot of character, but there are four that are more important than the others. For example, this story is narrated by Edward Malone, is the protagonist, the principal character, and he works in a newspaper in London. He loves his job and he's very hardworking. And another character is Professor Challenger. He's a scientist. He studies the animals, the plants, but he hates the reporters. But he changed his opinion when he met Malone. Professor Summerlee is another character. He's a scientist too. He's a tall man with glasses, and he's a very beautiful person, and with a lot of culture. So I like this character a lot of because I think that persons like Professor Summerlee will improve yourself. Then finally, Lord Roxon is another character. He's a traveler who loves adventure, and he always helps Malone and Professor Challenger. This story starts when Malone decides to interview Professor Challenger to write a new report for his newspaper. Professor Challenger decides to tell him a song story about a lost world in Africa. But nobody believes in the story of Professor Challenger, so he decides to invite Malone, Professor Summerlee, and Lord Roxon with him to go to Africa, to the lost world, and discover this place. So the next day they travel to this place, and when they arrive in Africa, Challenger guides them for the correct way to the cliff, because this place is a cliff. But they have a lot of problem because they cannot escape. But in the cliff, there live a lot of animals like lizards, dinosaurs, pterodactyls, apple men. So they cannot escape, and they have to fight with this creature a lot of time to save their lives. They discover an Indian village too, and the song of the chief helps them to escape to this place. When they return to London, Challenger showed to the rest of the students a pterodactyl, so everyone believes in their story. Now Malone has a very interesting report to write in his newspaper. The places where this story happened are amazing. The author described the place, the forest, the rivers, the moon, the countryside like a picture. When he wants to express a feeling like mystery or the scare of the character, it used dark colors like black, gray, or dark red. But when everything is good and beautiful and characters are happy, he used a bright color like yellow or orange. In my opinion, this book is so gripping, and the story is so interesting and unusual, and I've never read something like this before. But to tell the truth, I think The Lost World is very amazing and all this, but I would never travel to this place because I'm so scared. So if I walk and if I walk and I discover a lizard or a dinosaur, I think I die there. So I'm so scared, and I cannot travel to this place.